Does that other one have a name, or do you guys know? All right. So we're just down here at the site. We're just getting started. Workers are just getting here. I got here a little early. I might be too early. Last time I was too late for them when they were raising this roof truss here. But this time we're on time. But they didn't raise it. But we will be back again next week. So they might do it again next week. So I'm not lost hope. But there's always stuff going on with the project. So we'll find out what they're going to do today. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe. And share the stream. Share the stream. Today is Friday down here, so if you guys are wondering if it's live, yes, it is live. Yo, Steven, there you are. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I was hoping I'd see you today. Did I get your questions answered okay last time? I think you were asking I think that was you on the boards. So while we're doing this, we'll also make another 4K version of it. But for now, let's just kind of figure out what's going on here with this stream, with the workday. They don't start for another hour or so. So, this might not be the most exciting stream, but I'll also do some clips here. Oh wait, they're getting together on the backside, so they're doing stuff over here. So I can see if I can get you guys a nice shot, a live shot I should say, of them getting prepped up for, these are the iron guys that we met down at the bar the other night, remember? Did you get the link I gave you for the blueprint? No. Do you guys do Discord? Anybody here do Discord? So as we're just getting started here, we've got the iron workers up top here getting ready for the day. Getting all their stuff prepped up. We came down early because, well, a lot of the stuff happens before 9 a.m. And when I get here at 10 a.m., they're way going on. I'm just trying to catch up, figure out what happened yesterday. Today, the last couple of days, we've gotten down here earlier. But Steven, I want to see those. I do want to see those. So I would like to see those. Can you email me? Can you try emailing me? Because that would be great. So just kind of starting the day here, getting things ready, prepped up for the who knows what they're going to be doing today. I was hoping they might have been doing something on the raising one of the support shores. That's why I got down here so early, but that didn't exactly happen. Just getting ready for the day, guys. Listen, do you guys use Discord at all? Here, I'll give you my wife has another channel. My wife has a channel, I should say. And she has a Discord with that. If you guys want to use that, you can join there. All right, starting to get some stuff moving over there, guys. What's going on down below here? Yeah, send the email. Just send it to trying to think what emails we use. So I'll put my email in the link here when I get a chance. I'm actually now I'm over to cameras. I'll be doing the 4K over here, as well as the live streams. Looks like they're cutting some wood today. Some lumber, excuse me. They're doing some lumber. So it looks like we're gonna be doing some work on this side of the building today. They've got the crane coming over. Can you guys see that crane coming over now? So you got the crane coming over. Getting lots of prep work done today. Then up top they're getting ready to do stuff. I'd be very curious to see, looks like, usually their Fridays are very busy. They try to get stuff set for the weekend. Be very curious how it goes, and then they come back on Monday. They will house the elevators or stairs. Those openings in yesterday's video are called V-circulate, vents. Oh, they will house, never mind. They'll house the elevators or stairs for ease of going from level to level. Oh, okay. So what Stephen was saying is over here, these things are called V-circulation. And I guess it makes it easier for them to transport the materials moving forward. That makes sense because they're gonna start moving to the interior, well, shortly. I mean, at some point they gotta do the interior. So they have to make sure they have the gear for the interior set up. So let me skip the rest of the project. What's going on elsewhere? It's like most of the work right now is being done over there. And thank you for hitting the likes and subscribes, guys. Thank you for sharing the stream. Appreciate it. It can also be used for fans to get from level to level, but there's more on that blueprint. Oh, cool, 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 man. So what else is going on? Most of the activity is right here today. So we'll see where that kind of ends up. Now, outside the strip, over here on the outfield, they are actually, outside the outfield, they're still moving tons of dirt. Tons of dirt is getting moved. And yes, guys, I'm positioning myself to get some better gear, some better equipment, so I get a little better shots for you guys. Maybe even by Monday, who knows? Who knows? So on the back side over here, you can really see the stadium with kind of what they're starting to kind of put together. If you haven't seen the full stadium, if you're new, this is kind of what's being built right now. So we're kind of just waiting for the day. This is kind of the first time I've been down here this early. It's actually kind of interesting. Got the guys, these look like maybe are these the connectors here? Getting together, talking about stuff. So early morning. We're getting here and kind of watch the crews get their stuff together. Kind of a nice day for those who like sunny days. I don't know where you guys are, but it's probably getting nice wherever you're at. But this time of year for Vegas, phenomenal, guys, phenomenal. Spreading some rice for good luck down there, it looks like. They had moved Vic there, which is the Big Red. They'd moved Big Red around. And we got some other cranes starting to move, but it doesn't look like they're gonna lift the support shore today. Maybe next week though. I'm sure they got tons of stuff planned for today though. It's a gorgeous stadium. You really start to see the shape start to come together as they get ready to pounce on the day. Thank you for joining. Please hit the like and subscribe. They've got this is big red number 2. They've got it all staged. Don't know when they're going to start putting that together. They've got more pieces over here and in the back. And so big red number 2 is kind of coming into play a little bit. So what you can see over here, for those kind of weren't here on the other day, this is the other big crane they're putting together. And this crane is going to be used to lift up probably this roof truss here. Now back here, I'm noticing they've kind of dug a little bit of maybe a runway to the, not a runway, but a way to get into the, but looks like where it's like a sunken driveway. Hold on, I'll get positioned here in a minute. I'll tell you, so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay. So now you kind of see what I'm talking about. It's kind of like where they're starting to maybe drive things into the stadium there. So it's a different, you know what I mean? Okay, for those just joining, we are in Las Vegas. This is the Las Vegas A's new ballpark where they'll be playing baseball here in 2028. So it's a very, very exciting time for people that live here, and I imagine for the people that are working on this project as well. Again, please hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, I know it's a little early. You know, I jumped on an early stream. I wanted to see what was going on here. And also, we have some guys out there that like to get up early. Okay, looks like we got some movement over here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We have a little bit of movement there, right below the Excalibur. Looks like some guys are working on something. Do you guys know what that big red thing is? Is that part of this? Is that part of the crane? If I'm not mistaken, that driveway will lead into the actual loading zone. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. A place for like deliveries, a loading zone. Okay, yeah, it looks like, I'm not sure what he's doing in that. On the red crane, he put his gear on there, snapped on his visor. VixCrane.com. So I don't know if these guys are going to be using this crane today, or maybe they're getting it set up for maybe Monday, because they've done 4 of those support shores, and it looks like there's a 5th one here that needs to be put up, and then someone said they have to build a couple more. So you can really start to kind of see the outfield. This looks like, I'm not sure what this is, probably something to do with, imagine they'll build the stadium on top of that. But yeah, so there's also, oh look, so over here, we're doing some work on the, let me get position, sorry. Maybe they're inspecting the roof trusses. Who knows what they're doing now? Just trying to get a clear shot. Out here is where they're doing all the, what I was saying before is this is what is going to be the outfield. You can really see that outfield taking shape. Does anybody know what that structure is? So we'll take guesses on what the structure is going to be. It's hard to say at this stage where we're at. In the back there, you can see they're still moving dirt on the outside of the outfield. Early morning traffic's coming in as we approach the rush hour. And everybody's kind of getting ready to come in. I mean, workday starts here in a few. We got a scissor lift going up here. These guys are ready to go. We got a little scissor lift right here. Getting the prep work done. I thought I saw a report the roof trusses were being lifted towards the middle of June. Yes, that I think is the original plan. We were speculating that maybe they're a little ahead of schedule. But yeah, it's hard to say. But yeah, so June for sure. June for sure. Thanks, West Park. Hey man, listen, we got a member yesterday. So thank you for joining. We got our first member. In fact, we did. Yo, that's the pitcher mount for the release pitcher. Oh. You mean the bullpen? That's the bullpen? So, are we thinking that might be the new the bullpen when they bring out the closing pitcher? They come running from the back. No way, Jose. Oh no. Sorry, Jose. Howdy, howdy. What's up? What's up? What's up, fireman? So this is gonna be the bullpen. Sweet. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate that, buddy. So, okay, so back there, look, what looks like kind of a big, I don't know, one of those slinky toys, you know, when you're a kid, is actually, these are escalators. I do know that from the Raider Nation, for the Raiders Stadium project. So those will be escalators they're putting in there, probably for the backside, I imagine. Seeing a ton of activity this morning in the back. Look, I mean, you got trucks moving dirt constantly. And it's not even 8 a.m. yet here in Las Vegas. There's our beautiful Statue of Liberty. That's what the fans are going to be watching when that's what they'll see as they're sitting watching the game. You know, I can't think of I mean, there's quite a few stadiums out there, but this is going to be one of the better, more interesting stadiums to me. Isn't that beautiful? So that's where that sits, and then there's that's the home run mound right there. So, I mean the home run mark, I should say, mound. That's the home run mound. Thank you, Jose, man. I've been trying to figure that out for a long time. Sure, you guys knew for a long time. So the Statue of Liberty in New York will be with the view of what the fans watching the baseball game are going to see when they're at the game. And I think that's completely by design. And so the fans will be sitting up in the rafters up here, and home plate will be about right here. That'll be the infield. That'll be the outfield. That'll be the home run mark. And then boom. It'll be a absolute gorgeous view. Okay, we got some activity down here on Big Red number 2. That's why I like doing this live stuff, because you know what? You guys are here. I don't have to explain it, because like you see what I do. We wait around here. Duntov and I wait around here for several hours to get you like 1 hour of footage. You know what I mean? It's not like we show up and there's stuff going on. I mean, there is, but you know, sometimes the most interesting stuff you have to kind of wait. So they're rigging something up over here. We recognize these guys. So we've got some movement on Big Red number 2. They've jumped on the man lifts. I don't know if they're working on it. Oh, I see what they're going to do. They're adding weights. They are adding weights. So this is a weight that they're going to add to counter. It's a counterweight, right? So they'll put that weight on the crane. Look at those massive weights to counter before they start putting this stuff up. Wow, what a project. Oh yeah, and so we did determine that this is something they dug out that'll be for deliveries and for shipments for when the thing gets started. So that's how that'll be like the delivery entrance for a lot of the shops there. All right. Looks like this creamsicle crane is going to be out of service for a minute. They're hooking up the counterweights. Thank you, Steven. Steven, man, I want to get you on a stream. I want to do maybe one of these Friday nights we'll do a stream or something. We'll just kind of talk about the project so you can talk directly to the people, because you sound a lot more knowledgeable about this stuff than me. Again, if you're just joining, we're at the Las Vegas A's baseball site at the old Tropicana, where they tore down actually a few months ago. And I actually have that footage. I don't know if you guys saw that I posted some of that. I was kind of flexing a little bit on my footage ability. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for liking the stream. Oh, it's crawling along. It's crawling along. Man, look at the size of that thing compared to the people. I mean, it's just physics. It's physics. It's everything that we learned in school, you know, like put into action. It's like, whoa, at a mass scale. So they're inching this counterweight across, and they're going to mount it up here. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe, sharing the stream, appreciate it. For those just joining, we are here at the Las Vegas A's baseball site where they're currently, well, building a ballpark for the Las Vegas A's. The Big Red Assembly. Not sure if we should call it Big Red anymore, or if we should refer to it as VIX Cranes. So now we'll have two going on. You don't want to get squashed by, oh geez, don't even say that, bro. Man, I was watching The Dark Wizard last night on HBO. My wife was like, what is this? I said, I don't know, it seems kind of interesting. Listen to the story, oh, next thing you know, we're like in tears. I'm like, what the, have you guys seen that? Like, what is that thing? It's like, what? Yeah, be careful with these things. It's a massive, massive, massive piece of gear. So we don't want to get squashed by this. We want to be very careful. The tractor is just inching across so slowly. pretty cool stuff, huh? Man. Just look at the size of those crawler, what do you call those things? Those tractor things. Tracks. Yeah, okay, cool. Tracks and tractor, got it. Look at the size of those tracks. Amazing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hitting the like and subscribe. So it looks like these must be extras. Are these extras? Are they bringing these up? They might haul in these ones away. That one weighs 10 tons. Okay, just one of these weights, counterweights, weighs 10 tons. That is absolutely blows my mind. Yo, there he is. You bet, Raider Nation for Life 76. Good to see you again. Crazy, right? And thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it is a little more work to do the live stream. But man, it's so cool being able to interact with you guys directly, one-on-one. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. So each one of these things weighs 10 tons. And why did they have to position it on the truck before they lifted it? Why did they put it there? Oh, because they put two together. I see, okay. So they put two together. So this isn't just one they're lifting, they're putting two together. Just like at the gym, at Planet Fitness, right? When you go to Planet Fitness, you want to like, hey man, load me up. And then put two more of those on. Okay, what do you want? 10 tons or 20 tons? Bro, do 20 tons. We're lifting 20 tons today. Hey, James, what's up? Yeah, Raider Nation, it's just like the old crew again, huh? It's like the old times. Cool, man. I told you Vegas is just the place you want to be, man. Raider Nation, explain to people that are afraid about Oakland coming to Vegas. It's not as bad as when the Raiders came. Because I think that like by now everybody's kind of like, okay, great. All right, we've been through this already. So there's a little rumblings, but it's not nearly like it was like, oh my God, I can't believe we're going to Vegas. This is definitely a workout. This is definitely a workout for those who, I'm pretty sure these guys don't hit the gym afterwards. Wes Sparks, awesome, bro. Reno it is. You were bummed about it, but the stadium looks amazing. And how do you like what Mark Davis is doing with the quarterback and the rest of the team? Right? Do you have excitement for that? Sorry, not to change the subject, guys. We just jumped into football. I don't know why. It just happens. My bad. My bad. Okay, back to what's at hand here. Love it. Me too. Me too. I think we're gonna. It's gonna be a powerhouse, bro. Because I don't know if you've been following the baseball team, but the Athletics have been crushing it this year. No one expected it. The critics are silent now. They're just silent, and I don't even think they're planning to win the season. I think this is just practice. Right now, they're playing in Sacramento for fans that won't be there. I think they're getting ready. Well, maybe they'll be there. I don't want to diss the Sacramento fans, but I don't know if the Sacramento fans are as hardcore as like the Oakland fans. But what I think they are is I think they're getting ready for 2028. I think they're gearing up, man. And I think they're in a good position to do so. They don't have no one expects anything from them for the next 2 years, right? And so they're free to do whatever they want over the next 2 years. They could lose, and I don't think anybody would be bummed. It would be like, oh, okay, whatever. I've been seeing them boo the A's for the last 2 years, primarily because they've announced the move. But, oh, cool, man. You love the A's too. Good. Well, that's probably why you're here. I love Oakland. And you know what? I'm here. I'm here now. And even though as much as I'd love to live in Oakland, I'm here. I got drafted here. I got transferred. My team got bought. However you want to look at it. I am now here in Las Vegas. Not my plan. Just probably like it wasn't like, probably wasn't. Might not have been Mark Davis's plan originally to ever come to Vegas, but here he is. Here he is. Okay, let's go back up here and check out what's going on. I'll be right back. I'm just I'm typing some stuff in here. Are they pausing, putting up one steal? Seems like it stopped. They're primarily working on this side right now. So as far as the progress is going on today, they haven't done much work on the backside. I've been checking it out because, as you know, I lost my favorite perch spot, as Duntov likes to call it. But down here we've got the water truck is going to be doing some activity. So we got a water truck, and there's a cool little driveway there. Oh, there it goes. There they go. There goes Vic's Crane Service, bringing down the... See how muddy it is right there? How the dirt is? That water they have to put down constantly. Oh, look, I got a good vantage point here of like a warehouse thing. We can kind of check that out. I love Duntov. Can't spell his name. Yeah, me too. What a great guy. He really is one of the good guys. He's helped me a lot personally. You guys know that. You guys are always like, oh, you're copying Duntov. Copying him. He taught me. Fact is, the guy's a good videographer, and he taught me some shit. So I'm lucky to have known him. I appreciate it. Oh, geez, we got more going over here. Putting that one down. So we got another counterweight here that we're putting in place. Sitting behind that one crane, look at the amount of cables. Look at the amount of cables there are. Whoa. That's crazy. I started watching both of you guys when they started building the Raiders. Cool. Yeah, we had fun, man. Those crazy times. My wife and I were a little nutty back then. We were Jedi. We were training to be Jedi, man. So now we're out of the training, so now we can be a little more normal. But not too normal. Great stuff today, guys. This is really cool. I'll give you guys a shot of the inside there, but we've got some stuff coming over here. I don't know if these are going to be windows or what, but you can really start to see the design that's iron in the back. It's looking beautiful. It's crazy how just a couple of weeks ago there was nothing here. So back on this side over here, I don't know if these are going to be windows. I mean, obviously there's like some sort of opening of some sort, but maybe those are for video stuff. Maybe, do you think, or could they be windows for like a concourse level? I don't know. You have the blueprints, so I know it's like one of those things. You guys are like, man, you should read up before you come on here and do it. You know, everyone has different skill sets. My skill set's not necessarily sitting there and reading stuff. I'm much better with my out there doing stuff and like you showing me and me touching it. Like I could read all day how to make a drink, right? But until I actually make the drink with my hands, I'm not going to remember anything. I used to be a bartender. Love your stream. Thanks, Wes Parks. Thank you for taking time. Hey, man, thank you for watching. You know, I am just honored that you'd even be here. I love doing this stuff. So, you know, it's kind of a win-win for both of us. If you like watching it, I love doing it. And the fact that you're here makes me feel even better because you're up in Reno. A lot of these Oakland guys, they're not down here. They don't see what's happening. They don't know the vibe. And I want them to feel good about their team's decision to come to a place that so desperately needs a baseball team. I mean, how many teams does California have? You know, I mean, and by the way, there's very little difference between California and Nevada. I don't know if you guys have figured that out yet. Right? Up in Reno, Lake Tahoe, you guys are like brothers. Am I right? Reno, Lake Tahoe are brothers in Las Vegas and Las Vegas is basically a suburb of Los Angeles now. I know that doesn't make the Oakland thing better, but still, it's like at least it's, you know, you're not going that far, man. We gotta just get over this idea that it's a bad move. I mean, first of all, it's happening, right? So it's happening. So you can either be in a bad mood about it, or you can be happy about it. And do you want to spend your days being in a bad mood? Right. So let's look at the positives here of what's happening, whether we like it or not. Look, honestly, want me to be honest? I don't particularly like living in Vegas. I'd rather be up in Oakland. I'd rather be in Oregon where I was. That's great. But now that I say that, I wouldn't actually, but you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you kind of like, how'd I get here sort of thing. Wasn't my plan. You guys get it. Both teams followed you. Yeah, I don't know if they did. Looks like slowed progress. Did you see steel on site? Gosh, you know, all I saw, what do we do? I don't know. You'd have to look at my videos. I lost track of what week we're on, honestly. Like which week happened which week? Did we see flying steel? I think we saw some flying steel. So these guys are getting ready. We're building this little red crane here. This crane will be used. You lived in Portland and Salem, now in Pensacola, Florida. Oh, that sounds, I would love to live in that. I would love some subtropics, bro. I've never been to Pensacola, but I have been to Florida. And Joy and I, as you know, if you've been following us, we lived in Panama for a while, even on the channel. We streamed from the channel. I lived in. So these guys are getting the counterweights on. Again, it's just a gorgeous day at the stadium. I can't wait for you guys to get here. I'm telling you, the players are going to love it. I hope your players are disciplined, because if they're not, Vegas can be a little rough at first. Is that link still for Panama? Man. I don't know if the channel is still around. I haven't been there in a while. You might find it if you typed in, I think it's called Jedi in Panama. It's, you know, it was a crazy time, man. Come on. I mean, I learned how to do concentrates. I'm very different today. Malaysia Bole. What's up, Malaysia? What? Man, this is a nice view. I know. Dude, it's where the Tropicana was. I mean, this is so much better than where they put the Al Giant Stadium. I know I still call it Al Giant because we called it Al Giant because of Al Davis. I think it's easier to say too. Easier to remember to spell anyways. Okay, let's see. What time is it out there, guys? What time we got? Bro, this isn't that kind of channel. We don't do politics here, man. I mean, if you want to protest the weather, okay, you can do that. If you want to protest the weather, that's okay. If you want to love the weather, that's cool too. All right. Okay, it looks like we're getting some work done on the other roof truss. So this is one of the roof trusses they'll be lifting that someone mentioned. They heard they'll be lifting those in. At some point. 10:35 in Maine, so 7:35. So we haven't even really started the workday here. I think most of the guys get here around 8. If I'm not mistaken. All right, just finishing up some work on that roof truss there. Little welding work, it looks like. So as you see, the sun's starting to come up. The shadows are starting to remove here. Excuse me. Can't wait till this bar park's finished. 10:36 a.m. in New York City, buddy. Nice. We're making it all the way to the East Coast today. Yeah, the creamsicle looks like it's shut down today. I don't know if they're planning to use it. All right, doing a nice morning update today, guys. Wanted to get. I'm gonna probably put out 2 videos today. So we'll do one for the morning and then one what happens after 8 a.m. But we'll continue the live stream going so you guys can kind of just hang out with me as we do this. So thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for part 2 of the stream later today. Not sorry, the stream, but the videos later today. I'm going to put this out this morning while I'm here. I have a decent Wi-Fi connection today. So you get an idea of the progress, what we're seeing. All right. Gorgeous day. Thank you for watching. He's way up there. Way up there. It's crazy how fast this ballpark is going up. Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, it's because they have practice from the other one, from doing the Raider Nation. You know? This is baby stuff to them now. Oh, hey, what do we got going on? Somebody's asking about steel. It looks like lumber. Yeah, if you're up there, you demand hazard pay, I'd hope. Okay, I'm gonna make a plug for our join our memberships. Members get perks. There's your link. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How's Indiana? Oh, off goes the truck. There she goes. Oh, yeah, he's on a cruise. Oh, that's cool. Well, I hope he's having a good time with his family. Not much to do. Well, then get to Vegas, bro. That's what there is to do there. You get to come to Vegas. We live in Vegas. We don't get to come here. You know what I mean? Come on, think about it. You have something to look forward to, like Vegas. We just have to work here. Like I've literally lost everything to look forward to now that I live here. So that's just my sense of humor. Of course, I love it here, and I have things I look forward to. But one of the things I used to look forward to was going to Vegas. I used to really look forward to that. You guys know, if you're not here, I bet you know what I'm talking about. So we got some stuff going on. It looks like they were cutting wood. Today is one of those weird days. I'm not sure what the other crew's doing. But I would argue the steel has slowed down. Would you agree? Because these guys are now cutting wood, and then that crane is dropping the wood off down the way there. So no steel. So that's lumber. That's not steel. So we know that they're cutting the lumber this morning. Do you guys remember that? We saw them cutting it this early. Now they're moving these. I don't know if this is they're just prepping today. Well, I don't want to get into it here because there is some politics involved with the state. I know I said it was not about politics, but there are politics involved with the stadium, as with everything, right? And you could probably guess what the issues are. But I don't really want to get into them because I don't know much. I barely know, like I know what I see right here, and then I know what you guys tell me. That's it. I'm not in any meetings. I don't work for these companies. I'm not privy to. I don't know anybody who does. So I'm not privy to any information. I can just tell you what I read, which I don't read much. So I just what I hear. I would think they would get stuff up before the weekend. Well, yeah, I thought so too. That's why I got down here. But maybe this is more interesting to see that things got a little bit stalled or something. I mean, I don't know why. Remember they had that big meeting on Wednesday. Was that when I was here Wednesday morning? And there was a massive meeting. Remember that? They all gathered, the entire crew was there. I said, oh, look, I thought that's what they did every morning because that's what they used to do. I see them do that before. You'll be going to Indiana 500 in 2 weeks. Sweet. Sweet, Kyle. Are you going to check out the F1 when it comes to Vegas by any chance? Or do you watch it anyways? Do you watch F1 or is that just a no-no? That's across the way. So that would be the left field. That'd be left field. Like, so if a foul ball gets hit to left field, that's left field right there. Bleeding green and gold since 1970. Bro, my high school colors were green and gold. My grandmother went to school there. She taught there. My dad went there too. So I'm all about green and gold. I'm solid. I'm with you. Portland. Yeah, you lived in Portland and Seattle? Me too. Not Salem. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Progress definitely has kind of stalled a little bit today on the stadium. They've been going so fast, so it doesn't really mean anything. Maybe today is just a cleanup day. Any crew members could probably give us more insight to what's going on there. That'd be great. Okay, for those of you watching the stream, I am going to go to my handheld and do some video for 4K video. Because the stream only streams in 1080, so we'll come back to that. So what we're noticing is that up here, they're not really moving much steel today. They're primarily moving just lumber. So the iron workers are up here and using their tools to cut some lumber, and then the lumber is now being sent down on the crane over here. To this area. So we're not exactly sure what it is that they're planning on doing there. But we definitely noticed that we've got this big red. I hear this crane on still. These guys are still chilling. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Right on. Fan since 1989. We got some old school fans here. That's great. I don't think I've liked anything that long. Except for maybe some music. That's about it. I've moved around a lot. A lot of that has to do with that. Got a little break going on. You can start to see the concourse come in back here, where they're going to be having underneath the rafters, the left field. You can see they're building some walls, some facades up. So this will be a nice little weekend update for you guys, so you guys can see how they ended the week with 4 support shores up, and then getting ready to put up the roof trusses. So they're getting this crane together here, adding the counterweights that they did, and now sounds like they're probably on their break before the next run here. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a pretty good indicator that this project is kind of moving along, but today we see a little bit less activity going on today. But you never know, because it's not even 8 o'clock yet. So we don't know what the plans are for the rest of the day. They could be coming in just fine. I think they're planning on putting it on in June. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Don't mean to be belching in your ear. Yeah, he's doing a little welding, but honestly, as we look around the project, it's really kind of just it's a little bit stalled today. I don't know if it's part of the plan or if just what. They made quite a bit of progress though last couple of weeks. Definitely the last month since I've been here, because I'm on episode what, 26 now, I think. So that puts us about 30 days in or so. It looks like a Saturday. No, I know. I mean, is it just me? I'm not trying to be, I mean, I do not want to critique these guys at all because I don't know what they do. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to be an armchair quarterback here. But the last 26 times I've been out here have been very, very different than this time. This seems like one of the times when I'd come out and it was a Saturday or yeah, okay, they're waiting on a steel delivery. Oh no. I think that'd be a good way to phrase it. I'm going to use that, Stephen. Most likely they're doing a they're most likely they're just waiting for some a delivery. Yeah, they kind of seem like there's a lot more on the backside today. Like, look at all these guys on the outfield, driving on the infield today. Are you guys looking at the big cam? So yeah, we're just kind of just hanging out, waiting for maybe a steel delivery or something going on for Friday. So I'm not sure, but we've noticed the project was a little slower today than normal. I don't think that's to be worried about. I don't think anybody's suggesting that. I think it's more just like maybe waiting for some materials to come in. They have moved. They are using Vic's crane here. They've moved it a couple times today. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, looking at the cam, yeah, you see more guys on the infield right now, huh? On the other side. Okay, well, this will be the pre-8 a.m. Video. I'm gonna post this up, and then you guys can watch that. We will continue doing the live stream here. I have to get going. Okay, Raider Nation, man. Thanks again. Love your videos and looking forward to another stream. Thank you, Raider Nation. We might be on a little later this afternoon, but well, obviously they'll be in the replay. But good to see you again. Good to talk to you. We will be back on Monday morning. We'll be back here Monday morning. So have a great weekend, Raider Nation. We're going to continue streaming here for a little while longer, and then I'll have to recharge my batteries. Chat, I'm still here. I'm just sorry. I was responding to a few work stuff, you know. Trying to deal with work, trying to deal and keep the Raider Nation going. Steven, awesome, bro. I appreciate you being here all morning with me. We'll do it again on Monday morning, okay? And we'll do another live stream. I thought that was pretty cool. I'll wake up early. We'll be here before the workers even. We'll kind of sit here and just check it out. But I have a feeling that they're prepping up for Monday because they usually don't have. I mean, I've seen it. I mean, okay. I know I was kind of exaggerating. I haven't seen. I've seen it being a little slow like this. You know, I mean, like you said, like they've got things going on, like different planning processes. So what that usually means is maybe on Monday it'll be more active. But all of this stuff is always interesting. It's never not interesting. It just, of course, we always like to see them raising the trusses, raising the support shores, but there's only 6 of those, you know, so it doesn't happen every day. So yeah, we'll probably wind this stream down, and then we can start another one, like a post 8 p.m. Yeah, I will check out the link you sent me. Oh yeah, you sent me in the chat. Okay, cool. I will. Let me see if I can find it. I'm looking for the link right now. Okay. Okay, we're still here. We're still here. Listen, my transmission's getting a little weaker. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do is I'm going to we're gonna jump off and then I'm gonna end the stream so that way we can start a fresh stream here a little later this morning. Okay, I might go down, take a little breather, kind of go from there. Wait, in case you can't find it, go up, go to. Did you send it again? Did you send the link again? I tried to find it. I tried to go up, but then I have a short attention span. I'll be honest. I started looking at it. If I can't find it, I'm like, oh man, I'm on to something else. It's not a good thing. Just kind of, how we get. Yeah, I got to charge my batteries and get some things going here. morning, Las Vegas A's baseball. Good morning, Las Vegas A's. Good morning, Las Vegas A's baseball. So it looks like they're moving another a scissor lift here. Hey, buds. Okay, guys, we're definitely just kind of hanging tight today. It's a new ballpark in Las Vegas. All right. All right, I'm gonna be talking to my other stream here. I'm doing a thing here. So yeah, it is absolutely a gorgeous day here. We're waiting for kind of in a lull. It's a little after about 8:30 here. It's Friday morning, May 8th. Looks like a lot of prep work today, cleanup work, getting things settled because these guys were moving at an incredibly fast pace for so long. So I understand if they need to kind of pull back and take a breather and catch up with some of the stuff they were working on. We're starting to see little things like little doorways starting to come in now. These little shapes here. These guys have been, I don't know what they're waiting for. They're waiting for something. So clearly there's something going to happen today. If not today, probably on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. So this will serve as your weekend update for Friday. I might come back on Saturday, but I can kind of see unless they're working Saturday morning, which I don't know if they will be or not. You guys probably have a better idea of that. cool stadium. Looking good. Okay, I'll be here for a couple more hours, so I'm gonna hang out down here at the stadium. If anything comes up, I'm gonna pull out the camera and make a second video today. But this will serve as our Friday pre 8 a.m. weekend update. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'm not talking to you guys on the screen. I'm making a video. Okay. So, let's get these things charged. Let's get these things charged, guys. I've got some phones that need charging. So, that being said, let's get some things charged. Okay, yeah, I just switch off the microphone. Let's see, I'm sure something interesting is going to happen here soon. It always does. Thank you for being part of this video. I really appreciate it. We'll be back here on. Oh, you can't hear me too good now. Quick question. We got some activity out there. stuck. Craig from LVP has to work. Las Vegas paving. Is that what that is? Good morning, Ethan. How you doing, man? Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Sorry, guys. I don't have my mic on. I had to charge my phone, so I was sitting here talking to myself. Craig from LVP, what, Las Vegas Paving? Is that what that is? Okay, where is Craig? Craig, get to work. Craig, get to work. Looks like the guys are on the backside over there today. Okay, so I'm got some batteries. So I plugged the mic back in, so you can hear me. I'm trying to charge it while we were streaming, but it didn't seem like it was really particularly catching up with as much juice as we were laying out. But that's neither here nor there. You know, we're solution oriented around here. You know, what we're doing. It's like they don't like us filming this stuff. You know that, right? They'll film it themselves, but you know, I mean, from a liability standpoint and everything else, they don't feel comfortable with people seeing them what they're doing. Because if a mistake was made or something like that, they're freaked out that, you know, I would never do anything that would ever. I wouldn't try to get anybody in trouble or hurt anybody, so that's not a problem with me. But I imagine there are people out there that are looking for that glory. You know, that's not me. I had that. I've been through that. I've been through that 10 years ago. I've had that. It's kind of more of a younger creator thing where you want to get shock therapy where you like, oh my gosh, people watch because it's like, oh my God, it's shocking. You know, that's what you do when you're younger. You know, like you interact with police officers. You do things that shock people. But where I'm at now is a more steady creation. You know, where I'm just like, I don't get it. Not nearly. I mean, it's steady views, but back in the day, there was kind of a rush with the amount of views you could get when you do the shocking stuff. You know, it's just a rush, like, oh my gosh, I'm bigger than CNN. You know, you get this ego thing going on in your head, which of course I'm not bigger than CNN, but you get that idea because you get one video that has a bunch of numbers and then it's all shocking. But the thing is that long term, it's not good for the channel. It's not good for society to post stuff like that. So I particularly like to just kind of just observe, show stuff, you know. I just think it's cool watching these guys work. I just think I like their equipment. I like the tractors. It's like, when I was a kid, I used to play with dump trucks and stuff in the sandbox. You know, kind of an extension of that. Love you, Janet. All right. Let me take a look at what we got going on here. Test, test, test. Oh. Okay. I see. Oh. Testing one. Test. Testing. Testing one. Testing one. You know what I'm doing? I'm getting this thing set up for another stream over here. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you guys off too much, you know. Thank you for all the kind words, you guys. We got the water trucks coming in. Okay. All right, we got some crane stuff going over here. Right past, that's the W, that's the new W. I don't know if you guys know that. Thank you for watching, guys. You know, we got a little battery issue. I'll have to, I'm gonna probably switch off, and because the batteries are gonna hit a situation here. I'm telling you, about 10 minutes from now, I can already see it happening. But I've got a solution because I have a laptop over here, so we could do that instead. All right. Great day, guys. Great day working on the project. Looking good. We got our bandwidth back, so now it's a little more. Thank you for hitting the like and subscribe. I'm gonna charge my batteries here in a minute, but we can watch a little while longer here. See if anything happens. Okay. This little crawler over here is going to be lifting something now. This is kind of the one we've been watching all morning. Crane operator. All right, guys, we're at 5% battery now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll be back. I'll be back here in about. I'm gonna fire this thing up. I'm gonna recharge my batteries, and then I'm gonna get this thing set up on the computer now. I'm gonna go from the computer where I have more battery power, so we can end this stream now. And we'll catch up then. Okay, guys.